Hey, what's up everybody? Got another review for you. I'm gonna go ahead and redo this one on the Mini14 Scar. I had it up. I'm gonna pull it. I got a better camera, 1080p, so it's a better quality, and I want to do it again. The other one wasn't that great. So anyhow, want to talk to you guys about the Mini14 with the Scar chassis on it. Purchased this rifle a while back from Gallery of Guns, Davidson's. I'm sure you guys have heard of that. It's right here in Arizona. If you're in Arizona, real quick on Gallery of Guns, if you're in Arizona and you use Gallery of Guns, you get your gun pretty darn quick. If you didn't know, Gallery of Guns, which is Davidson's, is right there in Prescott, and usually you'll get your gun within, sometimes overnight, but usually within the next few days you'll have your gun pretty quick. So if you're in Arizona and you do get a gun, or you do order from Gallery of Guns, it's very quick, very fast. Really nice guys to work with over there. You just got to find a dealer. If you've never used their gun genie on Gallery of Guns, check it out. It's awesome. But anyways, I found this on Gallery of Guns. They had about, I can't remember if they had about 4 or 6 of them left when I ordered them. But when I seen it, I really was really into it when I first saw it, and I just thought, man, that's different. It's not another AR-15. It's not an AK. It's a Mini-14. Not that people don't have minis. A lot of people have Mini-14s, but this particular Mini-14, not a lot of people. You just don't see this out there. You could do this combination with your existing Mini, and there's a lot of people who have, but it's something you just don't see all the time. More than likely, go to the range, you're gonna have ARs and AKs and more other popular style rifles. So I really liked it. That's kind of what drew me toward it, was the fact that it's different. I like different things, and I didn't want to just get another AR-15. You know, I love ARs just as much as the next guy. Those are great rifles. I'm not going to bash an AR, but you know, after a while you kind of get tired of them a little bit. You want to try something different, and that's what I did here. I wanted to kind of go out of the typical AR style rifle and try something else. And I really like this rifle. It's definitely my favorite rifle right now. I'm extremely impressed with it. I've shot minis before, but this is the first one I've owned, and I really like it. I mean, with this chassis on it, it really just completely overhauls the package and makes it a more, just a more good. It just makes it a better fighting rifle in general. Really nice. Now, if you wanted to do something like this, there's other options too besides the Scar chassis. There's another video I seen on YouTube where a guy has the there's a few of them actually where they're using the Archangel. Oh man, I can't remember the actual name of the stock. Sparta stock, I think, is the Sparta stock. That looks pretty nice. It's more of a completely synthetic stock. Troy Industries makes a really nice one that isn't cheap though. Then you have like your ATI, your Tapco, and there might be a few other ones, but then you have your Sage International, which this is really this one right here was kind of the one everybody wanted, but it was very expensive. Again, I bought it together as a package. It cost me about $1,200. It wasn't cheap, but I felt like it was well worth it. Comparing it all together, I'm getting the newer style Mini, the updated version of the Mini, and this really nice stock. So it's our chassis, I should say. It's a really nice package. Real quick, just to give you an idea here, what you get with this if you do buy this gun, or I should just say the chassis in general. You get a quad rail system in the front. I'm not big on the quad rail systems. They're nice, but I don't have to have a quad rail. But this one does. It's not a big deal. You got your top rail, you got your 2 side rails, and then you got a full rail at the bottom underneath this handguard, which I really like this handguard. You have rail system under here. You can take this off and you'll have a complete rail. You can throw a vert grip or whatever it is that you want to throw right there. You got all these little cuts in it, you know, for the heat to come out, which is really nice. It does have a front sling attachment as well as a rear sling attachment. I took the front one off. I'm going to put some else, but it does come with that. You have your standard AR-15 style stock on it. The grip is an ergo grip. If you ever shot like Rock River Arms, or I think even Lewis Machine Tool, a lot of those companies that like to use these type of grips, they have that soft rubbery feel. I think it's the nicest grip you can have on one of your rifles. Just an excellent grip. It comes with that. The chassis is an alloy. I believe it's an alloy chassis. The color on it, it's kind of an off black. It's almost like a a really dark, deep purple in the sun. I know it sounds kind of funny, but that's what it looks like. If you get it and you see it in the sun, it's gonna have a purplish too. It's gonna be a little purplish. I'll probably have it parkerized eventually. If you do get this though, if you do get this package, and I've seen a few of them on Gunbroker, it will come with 2 20-round magazines. Very, very good Ruger 20-round magazines, factory mags. Those things are excellent. I haven't had any issues with those whatsoever. The only thing I've done so far to the gun is I added the Bushnell TRS-25. I don't need an aim point. I don't need an EOTech. If you're running that, that's great. For me, this does the job. It hasn't had any issues. I don't expect it to have any issues. It hasn't turned off on me. The recoil hasn't bothered the optic at all. It's actually really nice on this gun. It's a nice small mini red dot. And in the back, if you can see here, I went ahead and added the Voltor buttstock. I really like this buttstock. I'm probably going to start just using this buttstock more than any of the other buttstocks. I really like this one. I like it better than the Magpul stuff. For about another 30 bucks over your standard Magpul, you can just get a basic Voltor stock, and they're really nice. They got storage for batteries and all, you know, whatever it is that you want to carry in them, if you want to do that. But you got this extra cheek welds here, nice big rubber butt pad, just a really excellent stock. If you haven't used the Voltor stock, you should really check them out. They're really nice stocks. I love it. I'll probably add some more of those stocks to some other rifles. But coming back to the rifle, that's basically what you get on the stock. If you can see these little holes in here, I think they made some cuts in there. I believe that's to reduce the weight a little bit. Those are on both sides. Very nice stock. I like it. The chassis is really nice. If you're a guy who wants the lightest rifle, this is definitely not the rifle for you. And I'll get into the operation. It's a piston operated system, so you're gonna have a heavier rifle. Everybody knows that. If you want the lightest rifle, then you're definitely gonna want your standard AR-15, because that's gonna give you a super light package. But this is not a light package at all. It's heavier. You got to get used to that if you're gonna do a lot of running gunning. You know, you're gonna have to get used to this rifle as being, you know, a lot heavier than your standard M4. It's not a lot heavier, but it's definitely, you're gonna feel it. But like I said, it's a piston operated system. You got your gas block in here. You got your piston, fixed piston in there. You got your action bars. It's basically the Garand style action, or M1. Everything's just been, you know, trimmed down for the